Hey everyone! I've watched countless videos that hype up the incredible benefits of Epsom salt and salve. But there's something crucial nobody seems to be talking about: the mistakes you need to avoid. Epsom salt and salve are indeed fantastic products that offer a multitude of health benefits, from easing muscle soreness to supporting overall wellness. However, if you don't know how to use them correctly, you could be missing out on their full potential, or worse, not seeing any benefits at all. So in today's video, we're diving into something super important: the 5 critical mistakes people make when using Epsom salt. Trust me, you don't want to fall into these common traps. Whether you're new to Epsom salt or a seasoned user, making these errors can significantly dampen your experience. To ensure you get the best results fast and efficiently, stick around to see what you should absolutely avoid. Let's jump right into the 5 Epsom salt mistakes you need to know about before your next soak. 1. Incorrect dilution. One of the most common mistakes people make with Epsom salt is not using the correct amount. You might be surprised, but both overdoing it and underdoing it can cause problems. Put too much Epsom salt in your bath, and you might end up with dry, irritated skin and increased discomfort. On the flip side, using too little won't give you the benefits you're looking for, like reducing muscle soreness and promoting relaxation. So how do you find the perfect balance? It's all about trial and error, but here's a handy guideline to get you started. If you're using a basin to soak your feet and you have enough water to cover your feet up to your ankles, generally, you'll want to use about half a cup of Epsom salt. This amount strikes a good balance, providing the therapeutic benefits without causing excessive dryness. Once you have the right amount, it can make a world of difference. Your muscles will feel more relaxed, and if you have any minor cuts or cracks, you won't experience intense stinging. Remember, getting the right dilution is key to maximizing the benefits of Epsom salt while minimizing any potential downsides. 2. Frequency. So, you're probably wondering how often you should be soaking in Epsom salt. I know some of you might be tempted to do it every day, thinking more is better, right? But here's the deal. You need to check your feet regularly to ensure they can handle frequent soaks. If you're dealing with a lot of foot issues, then sure, you can soak more often. If you've got an infection or injuries, soaking can help reduce swelling and is highly effective. However, there's a catch. Soaking every single day can actually dry out the area. This dryness can lead to even more swelling and irritation, which is the exact opposite of what you want. A good rule of thumb is to soak your feet 1 to 2 times a week as part of your regular routine. This schedule helps you reap the benefits of Epsom salt without running the risk of overdoing it. But remember, if you have specific conditions like an infection or an acute injury, you can increase the frequency to help manage the swelling and speed up the healing process. Just keep an eye on how your feet are responding. The key is balance. Too much can be just as problematic as too little. So aim for that sweet spot and watch your foot health improve. 3. Temperature. Everyone loves a hot bath. It just feels so comforting to begin with. But before you crank up the heat, remember that keeping the water too hot, especially over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, can lead to issues. The ideal range is between 90 and 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Your body's natural temperature is around 98.6 degrees, which is close to 100 degrees. So you want the bath to feel lukewarm and comfortable, akin to your body temperature? Here's why. Overly hot water can increase both dryness and swelling in your body. This is a common mistake many people make because that initial warmth feels so soothing, leading them to make the water even hotter. While it might feel better initially, such high temperatures can exacerbate skin dryness and inflame any existing swelling. The heat strips away your skin's natural oils, leaving it parched and irritated. Additionally, if you have any areas of swelling or inflammation, the heat can cause blood vessels to dilate further, worsening the condition. So while it's tempting to soak in a super hot bath, keeping the water at a more moderate temperature can help you avoid these pitfalls. Remember, moderation is key to maximizing the benefits of your Epsom salt bath without causing unintended harm. So aim for that sweet spot of 90 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and your body will thank you for it. 4. Soaking time. Many people love the idea of luxuriating in an Epsom salt bath for extended periods, but it's crucial to keep your soaking sessions short and sweet. I know the water is inviting, but you don't want to stay submerged for more than 20 to 30 minutes. In fact, I often recommend limiting your soak to around 15 to 20 minutes, whether you're doing it daily or just a couple of times a week. Why, you ask? Well, soaking in Epsom salt for too long can actually be counterproductive. While initially soothing, prolonged exposure can lead to increased dryness and even swelling. The magnesium sulfate in Epsom salt is beneficial, but like anything, moderation is key. Overdoing it not only diminishes the benefits, but can also cause skin irritation and discomfort. Think of it this way. You wouldn't overwater a plant, so don't oversoak yourself. Keep your sessions efficient and enjoyable. ensuring you reap the benefits without experiencing any unwanted side effects. So set a timer, relax, and let the Epsom salt work its magic within the optimal time frame for the best results. Now let's move on to the final mistake to avoid. 5. Diabetic precautions with Epsom salt baths. First off, if you have diabetes, you might have reduced sensitivity in your skin. This is particularly crucial when it comes to temperature regulation. Always test the water temperature before stepping in. Use your hand to check if it's too hot or too cold because your feet might not accurately sense it. The last thing you want is to burn yourself or experience discomfort that you won't immediately notice. Next, it's important to inspect your feet before soaking. Make sure there are no cuts or infections. Diabetic skin can be more prone to complications, and soaking in water for too long can exacerbate issues like infections or slow the healing process of wounds. If there are any signs of infection or cuts, consult your healthcare provider before soaking. Additionally, pay attention to the dilution of the Epsom salts. For diabetics, it's often better to use a slightly less concentrated solution, as a higher concentration can potentially irritate your skin. If you have any rashes, cuts, or other skin issues, a heavy dose of Epsom salts can worsen the condition. So what's the best approach? Make sure your skin is in good condition before you decide to take an Epsom salt bath. Check for any abnormalities and always be conscious of water temperature and salt concentration. Preparation and precaution are your best friends when it comes to enjoying a safe and relaxing Epsom salt soak. Keep these tips in mind and you'll be on your way to a comfortable and beneficial bathing experience. Before you start your Epsom salt foot soak, let's go over the last crucial mistake you need to avoid to get the best experience possible. This easy yet essential step can significantly enhance the effectiveness of your foot soak. First off, ensure you have a quality basin ready. Before getting into the basin, check the water temperature to make sure it isn't too hot. Starting with an appropriate temperature is essential to avoid discomfort or burns. Next, inspect your feet carefully. This is especially true if you are diabetic or have existing injuries. Look for any signs of infection, rashes, or deep wounds. Making a thorough inspection helps you identify if your feet are ready for a soak and ensures you don't exacerbate any existing conditions. Now, when it comes to adding Epsom salt, you might have heard the generic advice to use about half a cup. While this rule works fine, there's a more accurate method if you want to get it just right. Use 1 tablespoon of Epsom salt per gallon of water. This ensures you have the perfect concentration for optimal benefits without overdoing it. Picture this. You've carefully measured your Epsom salt, your water temperature is perfect, and you've taken the crucial step of checking your feet. You dip your feet into the soothing water and start to relax. But wait! Here's one more mistake you need to avoid: losing track of time. It feels fantastic to let your feet bask in this rejuvenating soak, but it's important not to exceed 20 to 30 minutes in one sitting. Use a timer or set an alarm to remind yourself when it's time to finish. Epsom salt is an excellent addition to any foot care routine, offering numerous benefits like reducing inflammation, easing muscle pain, and softening the skin. However, to enjoy these benefits to the fullest, you have to use it correctly. Avoid the mistake of losing track of time because prolonged soaking can actually dehydrate your skin, potentially leading to more issues instead of providing relief. Also, pay attention to your body and the frequency of your soaks. Overusing Epsom salt can be just as detrimental as underusing it. Stick to soaking a few times a week rather than every day, to allow your skin the time to recover and stay hydrated. In conclusion, avoiding these 5 common Epsom salt mistakes can make all the difference in your foot care routine. Remember to measure your Epsom salt correctly, maintain the perfect water temperature, check your feet beforehand, avoid losing track of time, and be mindful of how frequently you soak. By paying attention to these details, you can fully benefit from the soothing and rejuvenating properties of Epsom salt without any drawbacks. Have you experienced any benefits or setbacks from using Epsom salt in your foot soaks? We'd love to hear about your experiences and any tips you might have. Please leave a comment below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it and subscribe to our channel for more great tips on maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Thank you for watching.